everyone. Thank you for attending today's YM podcast. This will be a live event. Be ready to ask any question or request you have regarding stress or pain especially. Please raise your hand and wait. You will be called to speak in order. Once you are allowed to speak, please keep it short. And thank you so much and enjoy today's podcast. Hola a todos, vamos a empezar el podcast de hoy. Como siempre va a ser un evento en vivo, pueden pedir la palabra, levantar la mano, yo les iré avisando y una vez respondan háganlo con brevedad. Al final traduciré de forma resumida lo que ya he dicho para las personas que hablan español, el Dr.Yuen. Gracias y disfruten del evento. Hi, Dr.Yuen.
Hello, Sergio.
Hello.
Thank you so much for the introduction. And this podcast is offered to you to let you know that things that have not been resolved in your life, especially in health, relationship, and money, we would use the feng shui principle, but it's more updated to resolve those things for you on the spot and not talking about it. So you could translate that. That would be great.
Dr. Yuen ha dicho que simplemente este método es para, o el propósito de este podcast es que ustedes conozcan que hay una forma, este método, el método Yuen, la forma de resolver los problemas en el acto, problemas sobre todo de todo tipo, pero nos centramos en problemas de relaciones, de salud y de problemas económicos. Okay?
So, thank you so much. We have program in the Yuen Method .com website that we have programs to certify people to have a career. If they don't have the career they want to have, they could be a consultant to businesses, and as well as mention about health and even fitness and relationship and money. And for people who have mental and addiction problems program. So you could get all that from the yuenmethod.com, and also for seniors that we will improve people's lives in terms of quality of life and longevity, and weight and body size reduction that relate to health, and also relationship as well as prosperity or finances. So those things have to be shown for you on a regular basis, and they have to be reinforced on a regular basis. It's not a one-time thing, because things in your life is constantly changing. Right? So we would just activate people's physical intelligence in the central nervous system, so it could be integrated with the artificial intelligence of all the computers that's operating in the world. So we don't have to physically connect with the computer. Like, I don't have to be physically connect with you. Okay, I could resolve your problem without you coming to Zoom, right? So, or on the phone. So we would just expand that to have your physical intelligence from your central nervous system, which is the computer that will integrate fully with, more fully anyway, not completely fully with the artificial intelligence. So as we wait, you could translate that for those Spanish-speaking people that we have.
Okay, I will. Digo, Dr. Yuen, de visitar la página yuenmethod.com. Allí pueden ver todos los programas que se están impartiendo referentes al método Yuen. Hay programas para personas que quieran hacer una carrera como consultores del método Yuen para los negocios de las personas y también para temas de salud y todo eso. Es un programa de certificación. Después hay un programa para mascotas y animales. Hay otro programa para lesiones deportivas y de cualquier tipo y también para mejorar el rendimiento, tanto físico como mental. Y también hay un programa para temas mentales y adicciones, otro para niños, para los hijos, otro para las personas mayores y adultos en general. Y recientemente se inició uno para reducción de peso y volumen corporal. Bien, él refuerza siempre lo que es las relaciones, la salud y la prosperidad. Y ahora activa la inteligencia física de todos para que se integre con la inteligencia artificial, de manera que funcionemos igual que en un ordenador, es decir, en una computadora, como digan ustedes. Se trata de resolver los problemas sin que las personas, incluso personas que no están aquí, a través de cualquiera de nosotros se pueden, como un portavoz, un representante de esa persona, se pueden resolver esos problemas. Incluso aunque no haya ningún portavoz, el doctor Yuen puede trabajar y hacer que esa persona mejore en lo que sea que tiene que mejorar. That's that, Dr. Yuen.
Thank you so much. All right, so we could take a
Okay.
live request that people have their hand up.
Yes. Hi. Hands.
Hi. Yes, I have a cough. Please. Persisting cough.
Oh, okay, you have a cough. Okay.
Yes.
Now, wanting to cough now, right?
Sorry?
Yes. You have the symptoms of coughing.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you have the symptoms. And I would just straighten other parts of your body. And the opening and closing of different parts of your body. And the communication with your physical intelligence, specifically for those weaknesses in both directions, and not be disconnected to your physical intelligence that totally monitored the well-being of your life and also the physical surroundings. Okay, now clear your throat and see if you still want to cough.
I don't. Thank you so much.
Okay, so coughing could be resolved, right? Especially people have corona symptoms, or they concerned about having corona symptoms, and we could resolve people's corona corona symptoms after they resolve their positive test. So we can also speed up the recovery, and a lot of health professionals are actually treating people who have corona symptoms, but they do it really slow, right? It takes months for people to recover from their symptoms, whereas they come here, we will just resolve it quickly, right? Not quicker than. And if you still have some, or you know someone who have some, you could bring it up also, okay? All right, so let's go to the next person.
Hello.
Hello. So I feel some sort of unevenness with making fame, music, and money move faster.
Okay. Well, it's you got multiple things that you try to deal with that make up by your thinking mind that come up with multiple choices, that you have too many choices instead of even with each other, and your physical intelligence would sort them out in the right sequence of the steps to resolve them. Okay, so your issues connecting to your physical intelligence from that direction should be stronger. Your physical intelligence connecting to your issues is already strong, so we would ensure that that would be strong, and also connecting with the physical surrounding. So it would connect with the physical surrounding, and the physical surrounding connecting to your physical intelligence. Okay, so how's your question about your situation? Same or different?
Completely, no question.
Okay. Space out or something, right? So,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Feels wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your input. Thank you for sharing that. Struggling with our problems that could be easily resolved in less than a minute, right?
Absolutely. People sit in church and pray for 30 years and get no results.
Yeah. Well, thank you for recommending the people you know also, okay? You mentioned
Absolutely.
it last time, okay? So we have to
My
change the
pleasure.
world, right? Maybe one at a time, but of course it's better thousands at a time, right? So we could resolve people by the thousands or even more than that, right? So thank you so much. So let's get another person that have some life issues that
Yes,
want to be
María.
resolved.
Buenas tardes.
Hola.
Hola, buenas tardes. A mí me gustaría que me fortalecieran por la línea de la economía, lo económico.
Okay. Strengthening in the financial situation.
Okay. Of course we have it, but it is not number one, it's like number 20. So there's 19 things that without naming what they are, you would just process it because your physical intelligence know what they are once you activate your physical intelligence, right? So that's been activated again, and process that. The effect is a trading percent before you get into your issue with finances. Okay, now what's that in right now?
Ahora, cuando piensas en el tema económico, ¿cómo lo ves? ¿Igual o diferente?
Ahorita lo veo igual.
The same.
Okay. See, if anybody says the same, it's because you could not tell the difference between different, not different, same, not the same, changing, not changing. Those last two is strong, but the first one, same, not the same, is actually distorted by what's in her spirit and other people's spirit connecting with her, and no longer family spirits, but spirits outside the family or other people's spiritual problems or issues that they have. Okay, now, how's the question about finances? Same or different?
¿Y ahora? ¿Cómo está? ¿Igual o diferente?
Sí, ya lo siento diferente.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, let's go to
So you want to ensure that, you want to translate?
Yeah, I could that.
Okay.
Dice que todos queremos, lógicamente, y pensamos que tenemos necesidades de mejorar el tema económico, pero que en tu caso está en el número 20, hay 19 cosas antes que hay que procesar. No hace falta nombrarlas, simplemente la inteligencia física se encarga, por eso activa tu inteligencia física para que procese todo eso y borrar el efecto que tienen todas esas cosas en ti. Dice que no diferencias entre cuando una cosa está igual o no está igual, te fortalece para eso, y eso no lo diferencia porque está distorsionada por lo que hay en tu espíritu y el espíritu de otras personas que llega también a tu espíritu. Todo eso lo fortalece para que tú puedas experimentar el cambio.
Okay. Maybe you don't have to explain that much. Okay, so,
Sorry.
So people connect with their physical intelligence. That's what improves when they come on the program. That when you activate your physical intelligence by this program and continue to be activated, then you will connect with the answer. The answer will connect with you. Of course, you connect with the answer that's in the computer, that's out there, that's really artificial intelligence. So when we use our physical intelligence to connect with an artificial intelligent computer, we will actually have more advancement with computers than to try to using our mind to perfect computers. Okay, when people use the artificial intelligence, the physical intelligence to improve computers, it would be a lot easier than they try to do it mentally. Okay, so that's my process. That's my update, right? So I receive updates when I share what I know with everyone. Okay, so let's go to the next person.
Quiti.
Hola, buenas tardes. Yo
Hola.
siento un crujido en la mandíbula cada vez que mastico, o se me atora la mandíbula o me cruje. Gracias.
She feels a cracking noise in her jaw. Jaw.
Yeah, talking about her employment, right?
No, jaw. J-A-W, yes.
Okay, so
a cracking sound there.
The cracking sound is what bothers her, and when it bothers her, it doesn't find the solution, then it gets worse, okay? So rest assured there's nothing bothers her, it doesn't annoy her, and does not trouble her, because those three things bring up like a trillion things that affect her negatively, that would have to be deleted. Alright, so, and then by doing that, the synovial fluid would get into her joint, and her joint would be integrated, the cartilage with the bones, and the bones with the arteries and veins, and the nerve supply to the bones, and also the muscles. Okay, so how's the noise in the jaw now when she opens and closes her mouth?
¿Ahora tienes todavía ese crujido?
Sí, sí lo tengo.
Igual?
Okay, so it's still the same. She still have noise there. Alright, same, not the same, different, not different. Okay, the weakness is changing, not changing. Okay, so her spirit is resisting to change. Okay, now don't think about her jaw and don't try to listen to a noise. Now open and close the jaw, see if it's any smoother than before.
Dice que sin pensar en tu mandíbula la abras y cierres suavemente a ver si la tienes igual.
No, ya mejoró. Gracias.
Got better.
What's that?
It's better.
Okay, so tell her not to think about her jaw too much, okay? If she think about it all day long, then the jaw will not be functioning as a normal joint.
Okay, te recomienda que no pienses mucho en tu mandíbula para que funcione normalmente.
Perfecto,
Again,
gracias.
connecting her specifically to her central nervous system in both directions, the jaw to the central nervous system, the central nervous system to the jaw. Okay, let's go to another person.
Shari?
And I'm going to end the request comment on the last on the list, okay? I don't want any people jumping in at the last few seconds.
Okay, está diciendo usted bien que ya las personas que han levantado la mano ya está, que ya no sigan levantándola. Sí, Shari.
Hola, buenas tardes. Quería fortalecer mi intestino para ir más al baño.
Okay, bowel movements, Dr.Yuen.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Bowel movements, elimination problems.
Oh, bowel movements. Okay, well, that could be easily resolved by consuming prunes and stew softeners and ensuring the water that she drinks go into her intestines and not just into her bladder. And she had a lot of concern about the bowel movements coming from other people's mind, as well as her own spirit is affected by other people's mind. So her physical intelligence connection to her colon is only 5%. So we would just strengthen that. Of course, as I said, she could use those two things I mentioned. There should be no question about bowel movements, okay, or constipation or whatever, okay, that should be strong. So ascending transfer, descending colon, rectal, anal region. Okay. Now, how's her concern about her bowel movements?
¿Cómo percibes ahora ese tema de tu intestino?
Diferente.
Okay. So we're not going to wait for her to have a bowel movement, right? So let's go to the next person.
Okay, acaba de decir un chiste, lo tengo que... I have to translate that, Dr.Yuen.
Okay, all right.
Dice que no vamos a esperar por ti para que tengas ganas de ir al baño, dice.
Gracias. Gracias.
Juan Antonio.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi pregunta es sobre la prosperidad, porque no siento que... Yo estoy fortaleciendo un grupo y no siento que mi prosperidad apoye al grupo.
Mm-hmm. He's strengthening a group of people and he's not feeling that his prosperity is supporting this group. His own prosperity.
Again, that you're talking about prosperity supporting the group, or
it's about his prosperity, basically.
Okay. So we already dealt with finances and prosperity. So in his case, he still got two things in front of it, and those two things are other people's mental lacking of finances. So it's not that many people, but just a few people that's close to him. Some of them are his clients. So let's result the effect is 20% from them. Okay, how's your question about prosperity?
Ahora, ¿cómo está esa pregunta sobre la prosperidad?
Same or different?
Sí, parece que cambió, sí.
Different.
Okay, so keep on strengthening that from the midline and central nervous system, okay? Consult other people, right? So she's not questioning about his prosperity and not have answers for it. So connecting to the answer, that would be the physical surrounding, and that's all need to be strengthened for. Okay, so you could translate that quickly and...
Sí, dice que conectes con tus alrededores físicos, que ahí está la respuesta y que tú tienes las riendas de eso, tienes que estar a cargo de eso porque eres alguien que va a consultar a otras personas. Fortaleciendo tu línea media, básicamente. Okay?
Muchas gracias.
Okay. So let's go to the next person.
Hello.
Hello, Debbie.
Hey, how are you? Okay, so years ago I got funding for my movies and whatnot. Studios stole everything, so I hid. Now I'm going back out to get funding, the perfect funders for my movies and the perfect team, and then clear up whatever happened in the past, please.
Okay, so whatever happened in the past, you still perceive it's affecting you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not really affecting you, but the people that was involved with it, and even though they don't deserve to be resolve their problem, you will have to resolve their problem to so you don't pick up their confused thinking and also their spiritual experiences. Okay, the effect of that coming from them is a 20%. So let's process that and strengthen your physical intelligence that connect with the solution and going ahead with what you're going to do. All right,
Okay.
now what's that thing, mate?
That's good. That's clear. Thank you.
Okay.
So perfect investors, perfect team now, so I can get these movies done finally.
You may also want to go into crowdfunding and get a lot of people in the world to support that.
Okay, that's an idea.
More amount.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll make you strong for that, for crowdfunding.
Okay, but also because it's a large amount of money, it's a big budget film, so I think it's going to need more than that crowdfunding. So it's like the perfect investors.
Crowdfunding could give you all the money you need also, okay? So
okay, all right.
You're talking about investors to be part of that also, okay?
Okay. And then perfect team of producer partners.
Well, there's a question there, but it's really other people's questions in that business.
Mm-hmm.
So just delete their question.
Okay.
Okay. So how's your question about it?
Good. Clear. Strong. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
So anything could be resolved by connecting to your physical intelligence, and you have to continue to strengthen yourself in your midline and central nervous system, even though that's kind of general, but it's better than not having any connection or activation. Okay, so let's go to another person.
Elizabeth. Okay.
¿Sí me escuchan?
Sí, sí.
Hola, doctor Kam Yuen, en Sergio. Quería que me fortaleciera la sobrina de mi esposo. Tiene 2 años que se casó, pero se pelean a golpes.
Okay. It's a couple. I mean, her husband niece is all day long fighting with her husband.
Okay, so let's resolve the relationship that we already mentioned about relationship being resolved. So we will have to activate his physical intelligence to hers and hers to his. And so quickly, we just asked the same but different because we want to finish the rest of the list, that even though we were going to stop after the person on the list, but then there's like 4 more people that came up, okay?
Yes.
So, okay, same but different.
¿Igual o diferente ahora lo ves eso de tu sobrina?
Diferente.
Okay, so you could translate that later. I just want to finish up people's requests, so let's go to the next person.
Okay.
Gracias.
Okay. Siguiente persona, Carmen.
Hola, buenas tardes. Quería ver si me puede fortalecer porque desde hace como 5 años me han salido como manchas blancas en la piel, como lunacitos blancos de pigmentación.
Okay, it's about the pigmentation on her skin.
Right.
Okay, so I would send her the information about skin, okay? So, but I would just train her skin because I cannot want to spend time in making her skin pigment faded on the spot here, okay? So, all right, so I would send her physical intelligence, and you could translate that. So let's go to another person.
Vamos a otra persona, él va a fortalecer tu inteligencia física. De todas maneras lo has entendido, ¿verdad, Carmen?
Sí.
Okay.
¿Y dónde me lo va a enviar para yo poder?
Ella te lo enviará. You are sending her her email, I guess. ¿Dr.Yuen? Okay.
Sarah, send everyone the information. Everyone has skin issues that could improve, right? So,
Okay.
let's
Sí,
go
vamos a dar la
to
información a
Marcus.
todos. Hi, Marcus.
Hey, how you doing, Dr. Yuen? I'll be real quick. I've been having pressure in my ears, which in turn leads to earaches and headaches.
Okay, you have the symptom now in the ears?
Yes, a little bit, and a little tingling in my head.
All right. So the thing is that your mental situation is that you're connecting with other people's mind instead of connecting other people's physical intelligence to yours or yours to them. Okay. So you want to resolve things, or you want to improve things instead of psychically pick up other people's problems. Okay. So and you hear their problems. Okay. So let's ensure that you don't have to hear it. You could just perceive it, and then you either resolve it or get out of the way. Okay. So now, how's your symptoms and how's your concern about it?
Okay, my concern seems less, and my symptoms, I don't feel any tingling in my ears, so it feels a little better.
Okay. So those are the issues, right? So, I mean, those are the answers or the solution to your issues. Okay.
Thank you.
So we get to the solution and not just answers for the sake of, answering you, and doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So,
Okay.
so the podcast, lengthy, things that you want to, more in depth. Okay. So
Okay, Janet.
Yes.
Janet, you can talk. Or Jean. Okay, she's not answering.
Okay, that's fine. You could.
Sí, aquí estoy. Hola.
Vale. Okay. Habla.
Ay, buenas tardes. Mira, es que el doctor Yuen la vez pasada me había tratado, o bueno, me había hecho algo porque tengo un mioma, aunque ya no tengo útero, me sacaron el útero que tenía miomas y ahora tengo un mioma gigante en la pelvis y tienen que hacerme cirugía, pero yo realmente quisiera que se pudiera volver mejor ese mioma.
A fibroid, she has there in the pelvis. This, even though they took out her uterus.
Well, she have a problem with the procedure. Okay, so
she have a myoma now.
I would just make her strongly neutral about her procedure and connect with her central nervous system and not to be bothered by it. Okay, so I would go to the next person.
Vale, te hice un fortalecimiento y ya para eso vamos a la siguiente persona.
Ok, gracias.
Gracias. María de Los Ángeles. María Ángeles.
Es Pedro.
Oh, Pedro, sí, Pedro.
Yeah. Elizabeth Vargas already been on.
Yes. Pedro.
Sí. Hola. Soy Venancia. Yo soy la que estoy inscrita.
Vale, ok.
Me da mucha picazón en la garganta y me pongo a toser. Y ya después cuando termine de toser me da como sofocación.
Itching on her throat and causing coughing.
Okay, we've done the coughing for another person. So again, we will just resolve that. The itching is really come from her skin. And we will have to make her skin uniformly even with each other, connecting to her central nervous system or physical intelligence in both directions. Now, how's her symptoms?
¿Cómo está ahora los síntomas eso de la tos?
Lo siento igual.
Same.
Does she still have the itching? And
¿Todavía tienes ese picor?
No, en este momento no.
No.
So, well, we correct you this moment and into the future, and you say it's the same, it's not the same, okay? So, we resolve her situation, and you can explain to her later. I just want to go to the last person. Marty, Los Angeles.
Hola, María Ángel.
Yes. Hello, Dr. Yuen. I have a brother with respiratory problems. I don't know if you can.
I'm not quite got that. So you're talking about someone else?
¿Está hablando de otra persona?
Sorry. Hello, it's me.
Repeat your request, please.
I have a brother with respiratory problems.
Okay.
Okay, so I just resolved that, okay? Now,
Thank you so much.
just like the COVID symptoms, and if you want his life to change for the better, he should at least join this podcast, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm finished with the podcast today, and everyone that have a request, pretty much 100% resolved, okay? And that's how things should be expected from anyone that goes to someone to resolve their health or their relationship or finances. Okay, Sergio, I'll let you translate the rest.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Yuen. Gracias, Dr. Yuen. Ya Dr. Yuen terminó. Ahora voy a traducir yo algunas cosas. I'm going to translate for the Spanish people, summarizing everything. Bueno, Dr. Yuen acaba de decir que ya se ha visto a todas las personas que han hecho las peticiones y prácticamente el 100% de todas se ha mejorado, y eso es lo que deberíamos esperar cuando vamos a una persona que nos mejore en temas de salud, relaciones y de prosperidad. Bien, voy a ir viendo las personas que salieron. A una persona le reforzó el tema de la prosperidad, integrando su inteligencia física con la inteligencia artificial, es decir, la inteligencia de la computadora. Fortalece para que haya una comunicación entre las diferentes partes del cuerpo y la inteligencia física, porque esta es la que regula nuestro bienestar personal y el bienestar que hay a nuestro alrededor también. Asegura que con este método él puede, o sea, utilizando este método puede hacer que los síntomas del COVID se recuperen, las personas que los tienen, con rapidez. Hay otra persona que habla del tema económico, ese ya lo traduje porque, bueno, decía que tenía otras cosas delante que había que fortalecer. La persona que tiene un crujido dice que lo que le afecta a ella es no encontrar solución cuando tiene ese crujido, por eso le afecta. Borra el efecto de todo eso y después ya hace fortalecimiento físico, hace que fluya el líquido sinovial por toda la articulación, en los huesos, en los tendones, en los músculos, en las arterias, en las venas, en todas las partes, todo lo que hay alrededor de la mandíbula. Ella tiene una resistencia, cuando dice que está igual, resistencia a cambiar, que viene de su espíritu, y fortalece lo que es la conexión de esa parte con el sistema nervioso. La siguiente persona tiene problemas para ir al baño, dificultades, y le aconseja, por un lado, utilizar ciruelas pasas y productos que son ablandadores para ablandar las heces, y que el agua que tome se asegura que el agua que tome vaya a su intestino y no a su vejiga, para reblandecer esa heces, para hidratar. Dice que tiene mucha preocupación por eso, que eso viene de la mente de otras personas, y fortalece la inteligencia física, la conexión de la inteligencia física con el colon, porque ahora mismo está solo en un 5%. Juan Antonio, el tema de la prosperidad, habla de que hay otras cosas antes, y una de ellas es que hay personas que tienen problemas de finanzas cercanas a ti y que te afectan al conectar contigo. Algunas son clientes, dice. Conecta con tu respuesta, esto ya te lo comenté antes, que es fortalecer los alrededores físicos, básicamente. Otra persona habla de la sobrina, y al final fue un poco más rápido, habla de la sobrina que tiene discusiones e incluso llegan a las manos con su marido. Bueno, él simplemente activa la inteligencia física de ella y ya la persona percibe un cambio en su sobrina. Otra persona tiene problemas de pigmentación en la piel, con manchas blancas en diferentes partes. Pues fortalece simplemente esa pigmentación y informa de que va a enviar información sobre productos de ASIA que son buenos para la piel. Esto es un complemento al fortalecimiento que él ha hecho, ¿sabes? O sea que es no solamente el producto, sino también el fortalecimiento, y no solamente el fortalecimiento, sino también el producto. Bien, la otra persona tiene un problema de tos producido por una picazón que tiene en su garganta. Dice que eso viene de su piel, lo fortalece todo para que desaparezca el picor, y desapareció. Y por último hay una persona que habla de un hermano que tiene problemas respiratorios. Él rápidamente lo fortalece, que ya habló de los síntomas del COVID, pero también recomienda que esta persona, que como mínimo se pueda unir al podcast para de esa manera pues expresar que tiene un interés por mejorar estas cosas en su vida. Y eso es todo por hoy. Gracias por asistir y hasta la próxima ocasión.